You got to get engaged. Give your team a home court advantage.
Yeah, late and tied here at home. And they're in the middle of a tough stretch. And then Arkansas State, Purdue.
Their guards play Lawyer and company. They're really good.
With how his team has been able to get the ball inside. Right now, they're winning that in that department that they settled in towards the end of that half. Now, he did say as far as offensively, they didn't take good shots. And for Nate Oates as well, he said we have to make threes to start.
And Alabama leading it by 4.
The second time Alabama on the perimeter, but also Sears and company can finish at the rack.
Speaking of finishing, how about Chase?
For 8 points in the first half, with Hunter being 1 of 6
minutes of this game without scoring, and now he's got 12.
Hands by Waggy, and that's what you want. You know, defensively, not playing with energy, executing the scouting report. That is what Nate, frankly, the missing piece to what this team can bring to the table defensively. And as a veteran player, P.J. Hall has to know, you know, he can't be out of the game with the third foul this early in the second half.
Nelson from the corner to wide. Mark Sears probing. Inside, nice move, just couldn't finish. Waggy inside.
Kept fade away. He takes a lot of shots, surprising that fade away from the back. All of his momentum should be taking him towards the hoop, not away.
And a 3. Estrada, nice crossover. And a 3.
What a shot. Oh.
And that was halfway. ACC SEC Challenge, John Shumby, Jay Williams, Angel Gray here. He found Waggy.
Picking up full length of the court, 94 feet, and they're forcing Clemson.
Right?
Yeah, because what happens is they come down, they knock a 3, all of a sudden you turn the ball over, they get an E. It makes your offense a lot more stressed.
Rested in slowing down the pace.
No, I was not, yeah.
I'm familiar with your work. Gerard from the
nice.
elbow. Good look inside and feeds Godfrey, who puts it home.
Oh.
And that shot blocked. Nelson gathers it back in, throws it up, and he gets fouled. Advantage. Grant Nelson will shoot 2 when we come back. Dick Vitale, shout out Dickie V. We love you, buddy. Work raising money for cancer research.
It's the right fight, and we've all had somebody that has struck to the Hunter brothers for 1 second. You know, I lost my mom 8 months. Talk about their mom and how their mom is that spiritual. I'm really glad that their mom has been able to fight through that and
Chase and Dylan Hunter as Beadle. It's for Josh Beadle, but he's shown just some finesse and some creativity at the offensive end.
Yeah. Andy Knack to get into the gap with that lefty way and find his way at the rim. Big time.
A season high to go along with 8 points now.
Well, you want big game up and give this team an offensive boost, and Beto and Shefflin have been able to.
You keep Hall on the bench with the 3 fouls.
With understanding time situation around how to handle the fouls.
Kicks out, back to Estrada. And a good foul on him as, yeah, they. Todd Daly coming over to let us know. I think they're looking to see if there was.
It's the right call if they make it because they can't hold him down.
Continental Tire. Pringle's got to stay in the game.
Yeah.
So Alabama ball out underneath.
Drawing Shefflin up the lane. Winner of Shefflin. That's how you actually post.
Tigers with 3 fouls. Sears, step back 3. Got it. Minutes of the game. 3. Feed inside. Shefflin, little bit belongs to Clemson.
I am fighting for that one.
He's had a nice game here.
P.J. Hall has been out of the game for a while now. Just get some kind of rhythm offensively. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how you
He's
do
got
it.
Little hesitation, and Gerard had it it, blocked. Alabama by a point. Corner three, and the crowd coming, closing in on 13 to go here in the second half. Ball, it's a turnover. Now Walters.
Timeout.
Of the game had the white hard hat that you see in the student section as well. Now he told me he's
at Ohio, and a guy who's preseason second team all SEC.
And that's what he got after the Ohio State loss. He got challenged by a defensive effort. And by the way, in that next game, you saw how defense translated to.
Yeah, the Tigers within 5. Hall with 10.
Types of offensive executional moments that you love. Getting a mental position that they should be operating from the post position with P.J. Hall. Playing inside out. That's how you play.
21.4 points and 7 rebounds. Riley Griffin.
Guards able to turn the corner. Stay at home with the three-point shot.
See him in Tuscaloosa.
With 3 fouls. They gave him the ball down low on the block. He sealed the deal. He found an operating spot and drew a foul. The game should be played about this before. I hate when I just see him roaming around on the perimeter.
And have a seat. We're tied at 53 under Estrada. Kick back.
Contesting, running them off the three-point line, forcing them to.
Dylan Hunter handling here. Backing down, spinning, off the glass and in.
Didn't have by getting your defensive player exactly where you need. And once again,
Godfrey with 10. I mean, either way,
is that boobs?
You got your Idris Elba turtleneck on. Golly. The paint. You never saw it coming, Jay Will. They never do. Gerard at his 3. Tigers with the ball up by 3. They're on a 10-0 run. And now Gerard looking for some space. Back the other way and a block.
By Gerard right there. There was obviously a switch. I don't know where the foul's at there. Made a dagger of a 3.
Gerard a 3, got it! Tigers all of a sudden lead it by 7. Nelson step back. And now Hunter.
Got fouled.
Didn't call it.
We talked about the importance of having a guy that's had forced screener action there and just moving without the ball.
By the way, threes all time.
This is personal now.
Yeah, in ACC history. So
I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. But still, really hunting his shot and telling him literally, hey, look, those design sets and make some shots. That's what great players do.
And Hall back in there, goes baseline, knocked out of bounds. It'll
team or make a read. Knowing who you are.
Down.
Big time.
Shot off. No, it'll be on.
So Grant Nelson has the talent, there's no doubt, but you can tell put it on an additional 20 pounds, 15, 20 pounds, physical. And for Nelson, if you're going to play standing up.
Make a good point. Nelson is listed at 6'11" pounds, at least by the eye test.
Yeah, and
I would say it's probably bigger than that, would be my guess.
Well, we know how the program weighs.
guys, I would say that they just have different styles of play as well as to Lauri Markkanen and making sure he's a great passer. But
get back out. Hunter got it. Big 3.
Yeah. Lauri Markkanen weighs around 245, 250.
He got it. 8 to go here from Coleman College. Shefflin puts it up, contested.
So what they're doing is old school basketball. They're targeting whoever Nelson is guarding. The next possession, obviously making some threes in the second half of a down screen and then into a re-screen. But he has been pivotal. And that's what he's great at doing. For our team's strengths.
I asked him who his favorite players were growing up, and he's Jason Williams. Not you.
White chocolate? Okay, got me again. This is the third time that these subtle jabs. Multiple Gerard shots.
No.
It's going to pass me in scoring, and his favorite player is white chocolate.
Alabama down by 5.
See, it's just a lot of dribbling. There's no movement. I mean, you get the foul, but
And what to the college football playoff ranking?
it just creates so many storylines. And, in this kind of ball period for football, the NBA needs that.
Hunter wide open, look, knock it down. Shefflin get the dunk as Wiggins throws it down. Let's see if Shefflin's on.
He's just been so active. He's been everywhere. If it's getting the ball to him down.
And 9 points to go along with it, really active.
And also
Was the thing that both coaches emphasized at shoot-around. As Nelson cover 4. All right, so what do you do?
PJ Hall out right now and then bring it back in on the under 4. But what you're seeing Coach Brownell make that exact decision now.
Oslita's giving them some
Of Hunter and Gerard, these two guys understand how to play and make sound.
Sears inside.
Understanding time and situation and calling for a ball screen. Recognize.
Crossover, 3, got it. All of a sudden, it's a 10-point advantage.
It's so an effort on that end of the floor, and that's when Alabama will be the next.
Yeah, they went 31-6 and 16-2. Estrada. Big offensive rebound. Riles gets fouled.
And if I'm serious in Estrada right now, I'm telling my team, okay, it's one possession at a time. Let's make these free throws. I would like this.
Couple of days, Coach broke out drills that they were in preseason.
Gerard. Wiggins. Nelson with Hall on him. Nelson inside game. Hunter will hoist and hit. And the lob is.
It's a guy like Pringle to make plays.
Feed down. Choice in tires. All over LSU. 9%. A little strong. Shefflin tipped it out, but Alabama has it. Estrada. Oh, quick move.
Got to make that one.
Nelson. Inside, Hall got easy.
Well, Alabama has gone small and great recognition. I know I've said this before, Boog. A lot does is they throw the ball down to the block. PJ Hall
He's gotten more of it the last 10, 15 years.
it keeps working. It's your job to stop it.
Nelson.
Look, I think Alabama coming to Christ-like moment when it comes to drawing the Sears, Estrada, Nelson. To me, it's more about pride on the defensive end. And defensively, that's where I think Alabama could be one of the top teams in SEC.
All preseason, all ACC first teamer. I've gotten a chance to see him in person, and in person, my first thought is.
See, I know preseason they were picked 5th, and with the backcourt like Gerard and
From Syracuse, staying in conference in the ACC. Clemson by 9. And time now for Joe Girard with 4 3-pointers in player of the game.
10th all-time in the ACC, and for a guy like Joseph Girard, and look, he's knocked down foul trouble, and this veteran
Hoping, celebrating as well as the ball in his hands, including tonight, last 4.
And we were talking about this, Book. A lot of times for teams beat you up, they get you to play faster than what you want because they can get to their spots. They see things coming. Alabama plays is by dictating your own pace offensively. And that's
scoring last year at a little over 16 a game, comes in on the lone loss to Ohio State. Sears, full head of steam.
by fouling, you stop the clock. The contact is initiated by Sears.
Mark Sears can't.
Got away with the travel there.
Shefflin turns around. Got to get something up here. It's
Extending the play, Sears had a shot at the rim, shooting 71.6% from the free throw line.
possession arrow favors Alabama the second half.
If you're Clemson, you got to get the ball in the hands of either Joseph Girard. That's what one of the best backcourts in the ACC is on the court to do.
Hunter looking for some space, gets it up, and Hall gets
Right eye on the foul.
See that
do we have a timeout? Because if we don't have that,
then everybody just get together. Yeah.
Deter them from how they want to see the basket and shooting. I know. How do you pontificate with body shots? I don't know. I have to see.
7 points. Alabama is down, and they get.
It's got to have quicker pace if you're going to be Alabama. You got to get into something.
Gets the second. Good ball movement, and the Tigers get it into the front.
And last year, one of the main hits on this team was they didn't bugs. I mean, their whole model was built around,
In the second half, and 21. Estrada. And Brad Brownell comes into Coleman Coliseum, and the Tigers, where they started 16-0.
I think come around Monday, you might have
with a 4-3 advantage.